So from a Bluetooth, brr, 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 brr. What's up, everybody? This is Scott. Welcome back to another video. I have reviewed a ton of headphones. I've reviewed a ton of truly wireless headphones, and the entire industry has changed a lot since I started making videos way back in the day. The gap between sound quality of really high-end expensive headphones and the sound quality of cheaper headphones, that gap is closing, which means as a consumer, we can get some pretty decent sounding headphones for a really cheap price. And today's video is another example of those truly wireless buds that come in at a lower price point, but you get really good and pretty decent sound quality for the price. Today's video is a review of the Earfun truly wireless earbuds. So right out of the gate, the first thing that I noticed with these is they look exactly like the Bragi Dash. Well, not exactly like it, but really similar to the Bragi Dash, or more eloquently, the headphones, which still goes down as the worst name headphone that I could possibly think of. What in the world? These come in nice sleek black. There's only one button on the outside. The carrying case is also a little bit bigger than that you would find of the AirPods, but overwhelmingly, these things are going to feel like plastic because they're plastic, but they don't necessarily feel cheap when they're in the hand or in your ears. Now, there's only one button on the outside in both the left and the right, so that's just the play pause button. You can't increase the volume at all in these, so if you're looking to do that, sorry, these aren't the ones to do that, and I actually prefer that. It's just one particular button. I use voice controls a lot, which again, you can still use the voice control for the Google Assistant here, but there's no button to invoke the Google Assistant. So I briefly mentioned those gestures, and that's one thing that I don't necessarily like about these particular headphones, because when you have to press on the headphones themselves, it feels like you're jamming them further down in the ear canal. Because of the way these headphones are designed, they do set very snugly in the ear, and you can see this video here. I shook my head like crazy and they still never came out. But the only thing I didn't like about that is when you press that button to pause it, it feels like you're jamming it further down in the ear canal. That's probably the biggest point that I did not like about these headphones, because they were really uncomfortable, you know, shoving them further in my ear, as anyone would be. One of the common questions is can I use just one bud at a time? Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, you kinda, yes, maybe? The right one for sure, so that is the main one that you can have. You can take the left one, keep it in the case, put the right one in, and definitely listen to the right one. Now, if you try to swap them out, put the right one back in the case, and then just listen to the left one, you can't do that. These are headphones after all, so what's the sound quality on these things actually sound like? So on some of the songs, the bass was just a little bit too much for me, but I was specifically targeting songs with a lot of bass because I really wanted to see what would happen. Does it muddy up the mids, the highs, and the vocals? The answer is, when you pick a bass song, you get a lot of bass. Go with me on this. For normal songs, the bass just sounded normal. It was nice and thumpy where I needed it to be. It didn't over-involve itself with the mids and the highs and the vocals. So yeah, normal songs with bass that's very manageable, it doesn't matter at all. For other vocals like El King, those mids, the highs, the vocals come through nice and crispy. They don't really walk all over each other, again, except at really high volumes. If you're looking to just get some really decent tunes at a really great price, you can't really argue with the sound quality that you're getting from the mid-high vocals bass perspective. They all function really well. So from a Bluetooth latency perspective, I didn't experience any latency at all. And Amazon, they actually say you can go 49 feet before they start to cut in and out. I went straight line of sight and I got well over 60 feet when it was just direct line of sight. And then when I did it with a fence in the way, I actually ran out of space, which means it was more than 52 feet. So definitely blows away what they said on Amazon. So the expectations is I would never leave my phone that far away from me, or any electronic device for that matter. So from a battery life perspective, they say 6 hours you can get on these. Because of the way that they're designed, I only went about 4 hours and I never worried at all about the battery life. And one thing I'm going to mention is this case is USB Type-C, which I absolutely love, and then they up that a little bit more, and it's wirelessly charging. You can just set this on like a Qi charger, and bam, you're automatically starting to charge the case, which charges the headphones in there as well. Absolutely love that. Again, really forward thinking for $50, truly wireless buds for that. I've mentioned it several times. I'm going to roll this into kind of the outro as well. Would I recommend? Absolutely yes. If I already have wireless buds, I'm not going to go out and buy and replace these. If I've never had wireless buds, I would absolutely buy these just to see if you like the feel or if you lose them of having truly wireless buds. And at $50, it's kind of a no-brainer. Unequivocally, yes, I recommend them. $50, link in the description below. Those are affiliate links. You know what those do for the channel. And as always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we will see you next time.